Last week on The Pulse.
Okay, I challenged you, right? At the hotel. Energy, and attitude. Where is the attitude?
41-yard field goal attempt coming. Blocked. Scooped up by the Aggies. Texas A&M football.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands.
Kyle Allen was not the Aggies' starting QB when the season began in August, but it's a long year. Things change.
He had a good spring and a good summer leading into fall camp, and once fall camp started, Kenny and him were back and forth through the entire competition. We had to deliver that news to Kyle that Kenny was going to be the starter, and I challenged him in some ways where, I don't want you to think that this is it. You're still going to have a great shot. Of course, you're going to take that hard. Being 18 years old, you come from Arizona, you come here to Texas A&M to play, and your dreams were kind of let down right there. But at the same time, he still brought that work ethic in, and he kept getting better. He was studying even harder. He was taking every rep that he could with the best intentions. We announced in the press conference that we were going to open up the quarterback competition, and with the way social media is, it got to him before we actually told him that the quarterback race was going to be open. So, he came right up into my office. He came in, he shut the door, and you always know there's something serious going to happen when you shut my door because it's always open. And he shut it, he sat down, and he goes, I want to know if I got a shot at this, if this is for real. And I told him it was, and he was like, good, because I'm going to try to get it. We're going to run through this tape and then go over any new adjustments that we got. I want to get into this early, all right, just so I can get an idea, because if they're going to start playing the Mike linebacker into the box and rolling down and playing 3 over 3, we've got to attack the pass game up there. And then just go with it if you want to. And just take a mental note of it, and if you think he's cheating the box, throw it out there the next time. You go into Louisiana Monroe, which is your first start. We based down the game plan a lot. We added a lot of 2 tight end sets, and because we wanted to max protect him, Kyle wasn't very nervous at all. I learned a lot from him in that game and what he's capable of doing, and going into the Auburn game, we opened it all back up, and we knew that he was comfortable. In warm-ups, he was very vocal. He actually broke the team down, which was surprising to me. I wasn't expecting that.
Hey, you know what we gotta do today? Talk to us, guy! Tonight we're playing for each other!
Kyle went out there and he hit it running, so we went ahead and started attacking from there with the game plan once I kind of saw how loose he was in warm-ups.
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is presented by AT&T, building you a better network. With lower temperatures hitting College Station, the stakes were high between Texas A&M and Missouri. Several in the SEC would turn their attention toward this matchup.
All right, starting off, again, this is similar game plan to last week. You've got your early ace flip of brown and blue. Only thing added is a jumbo set, 3rd and short goal line situations.
They showed in the film the same thing that Wisconsin did. They ran up to the line of scrimmage and stuck his hands under the center, get us in the smash.
It's all about 1-2 now. All right, the game plan's in. We got answers for everything they do. All right, we just got to go out there and execute it and play with a lot of energy and emotion. All right.
Play a clean football game tonight, and play as one, just like you did last week. And we'll have a great night. Okay?
It's a simple game plan. If you see something, live with it, attack it. Okay? If it's a single and they're playing soft, I'd hit that until they start rolling up as much as they can.
All right, now again, I'm gonna say this, and I want you guys to understand this, really understand this. We owe our home crowd a great game. It's gonna be a full house again. So let's make sure we do our part to keep those guys jacked up, fired up, and let's have a great game tonight. Let's have some damn fun doing it. Sir. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be cold, so I'm gonna do some high fives and do some chest bumps to keep my ass warm too, right? There we go. All right, let's go break it down.
Let's go. D-line on 3. 1, 2, 3.
D-line.
No excuses, just like that sign says out there. No excuses. If you learned anything a week ago, it's about energy, right? And attitude, right? Attitude. I challenged you last week. You accepted. You did everything you need to do this week. Bring that same energy and attitude to this field tonight.
After their upset of Auburn, the Aggies were back in the national rankings. Meanwhile, Missouri was in search of a return trip to Atlanta and the SEC championship game.
At the 5-yard line is Speedy Noyle. Big alley, breakout speed, headed for the end zone, folks. Here's a foot race. And Mizzou tracked him down at the 25-yard line.
Boy, it was blocked extremely well. He found a big hole right up the middle. Great field position for the Aggie-O. Screen to this side. Williams has it. Looks for a block. Across the 25, he goes to the 22-yard line. It's not going to be enough, and the Aggies now will settle for a field goal after getting a 70-yard kickoff return.
Damn. Nothing doing. Murphy was hit immediately by Tommy Sanders, a backup linebacker.
Drops back, screen, and the Aggies are all over that one, boy. Murphy caught it and dropped back across the 50 at the 49.5-yard line, and that's a lockup.
They're already down 2 starting defensive linemen. They're down their best defensive player, a fellow true freshman, Miles Garrett. And this Ataro Alaka is not a guy that they can afford to lose. Tremendous speed, tremendous instincts, like you saw right there.
And here comes Carson. Best run from scrimmage of the night for the Aggies, and they're down to the 25-yard line already. They're knocking on the door. They come back outside to Josh Reynolds. Dives for the end zone. Josh Reynolds with the game's first touchdown. Eddie Mott fires far side, one-on-one, intercepted. That's Watts, a very talented freshman. And with a huge interception, and now the Aggies have got a minute to work with.
Going down deep, and they catch it out of bounds with 3 seconds to go. Is Reynolds. What a throw and what a catch. Reynolds over his outside shoulder. It's a perfect throw. He adjusts to the ball and brings it in. That is a great play. 32-yard completion.
It's from the right hash. Goes in beautifully.
31-yard field goal makes it a 13-6 halftime Texas A&M lead over Missouri.
This segment of The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer when you're up for whatever. First half showed this, and the second half probably will too. A good SEC football game with a lot at stake.
Yeah. You know, we just got to keep playing. You know, we've done some good things, some things not so good, but our guys are giving good effort. We got to keep making plays. We got to find a way to move the ball on offense, put some more points on the board, and keep playing defense.
Defensive line without Myles Garrett, Ivan Robinson, you're really grinding it out with that unit.
Yep, and you know, we've lost Josh Walker too tonight, so you know we got a lot of guys playing, but they're playing well.
All right, we're ready to kick off. Shotgun, they've got two lined up in the backfield. Slot to the left side, split in right. Throws, lofting, end zone, and a catch it is. Touchdown, Darius White. That's a great throw that lofted right in there, and they're an extra point away from tying the game at 13 each. And there goes Trey Carson over the right side with a man on him, and he got 9 yards. One of our better runs tonight out to the 41-yard line. Throws and a catch, and the Aggies have a chance. And it is a touchdown, 56 yards, and that's Reynolds again.
Got the quick slant right off the right side. I mean quick. And then he just split defenders and outran everybody to the end zone.
He just tied Fuller and Evans for touchdown receptions in a season.
After each team struck quick to start the second half, Missouri seized control.
Back with, here goes Hansbrough, breaking for the end zone. Foot race, touchdown, Mizzou. Hansbrough got the first down easily. And still going, breaks free. Could it be? It is. Touchdown, Mizzou. Mark hands to him. Speed. 5. Touchdown, Mizzou.
With momentum on the Tigers' side, A&M needed to roar back in the fourth quarter.
Aggies kept this drive alive by converting a fourth down to a first down. Here's another third down. A throw. Niederhofer caught it. Has a first down. He caught it and stepped out at the Missouri 19-yard line. Throwing end zone, and he threw it over the head here of Reynolds, and a flag goes down in the end zone.
Pass interference. Defense is number 7, 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Throws end zone, looking around, and a catch. That's Kennedy. 4 yards, touchdown.
Great concentration by Kennedy. It's a corner route all the way across the field. The defender with his back to the ball couldn't see it coming. Kennedy goes up and takes it away from him. Nice throw and good concentration by Malcolm Kennedy.
Hey, we got an answer right now, baby. Let's go.
And he will throw. Almost picked off.
Oh, he needed that one. Boy, and he stepped in front of this one, and it looked like it bounced right off his chest. They're going to try a field goal. It looks like it'd be about a 48-yard or maybe 49.
Here it goes. Did he make it? Hit the upright and bounced back out onto the field.
So the Aggies are trailing now by a touchdown, and they've got the ball.
Screen, left side, Carson at the 40, stops, starts up again, got the first down. Got around the corner, Trey Williams at the 40-yard line, fumbled, and now recovered.
Malcolm doing a great job of getting this ball. He almost scooped it up and took it to the house.
Halfback right, Allen will throw, sideline, catch, Speedy Noyle, rolling, looking, still looking, throws, and out of bounds. Third down and less than a yard. He just shy of the 1 yard line. Handoff, stop behind the line. Back at the 3, Williams. Fourth down. Noyle goes in motion, coming to the right side. Rolling, throwing back the other way. Aggies didn't get it. Missouri will win the game, Dave, 34-27. 104,756 had a chance to watch this one tonight.
This segment of The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is brought to you by Pepsi. Now is what we make it. Grab a Pepsi and some friends and get out there and live it. It's time to live for now.
Rain starts to pick up again at Kyle Field. More injury talk here from the Aggies. We still have not seen Ataro Alaka in. If he doesn't get back out there, that means A&M has been without defensive lineman Myles Garrett and Ivan Robinson tonight, as well as in the second half now, Josh Walker and Ataro Alaka.
No, that's not ideal at all, you know, and particularly your most productive pass rusher, which I think that, you know, that hurt us with some scramble situations. But I thought the two young linebackers had been playing pretty well the last couple of weeks, and for both of them to be out and you know, really put us in a bind, not only from a depth standpoint, but from a knowledge standpoint and activity standpoint. So that's not an excuse. I think, you know, this time of year everybody's got different people that are rolling in there that got to be able to deal with things, because the plays that we saw were nothing different than what we had practiced. The execution became a problem.
Kevin Sumlin doesn't offer excuses, and whether or not injuries played a role in this defeat, it's a bitter pill to swallow.
That's a game that you want to win. That you know, you get down to the end, and a lot of different things happen, but particularly at home, and you know, would put you in a position to have an opportunity to try to win 10 games in a season that has not gone great, but would still give you some momentum.
Once again, a response is needed, as is leadership, but not necessarily the vocal kind.
What I'm interested in is action, you know, and for some guys, you know, it's like I said after the game, some guys, you know, what you do speaks so loudly I can't hear what you're saying. So what we need are guys to actually do things that are going to make us better, not talk about it. And that is in regards to practice, that's for film study, training, school, everything. And what I'm interested in is you're going to speak volumes about how you react after this game, not by talking, but by what you do.
Doing all the stuff that you believe in. Aggieland, we see it top season. I do it for the fam, that's the reason. I'm maroon, out my blood, I'm bleeding.